What is going on, Dandy Crew? We are back for another day of Catan. Having a little bit of a tough little series, you know? Sometimes you get into bad grooves and these things happen. So we're going to try to bounce back here. Hopefully have a great game. And we are in the third position. 5, 9, 10. That's a very interesting or we cheap spot. We get the 5, 8, 10, which is a really nice production-based spot. Pretty balanced board. The wheat is kind of medium or so. Ore is medium. The wood is medium. The brick's interesting. I'd say there's about a medium amount of brick, but the thing is, it's kind of inaccessible, right? You're going to have somebody, the 693 player is going to have it, and then the 843 player will have it. Interesting dynamic. Also really like the 6511. I think this is a great spot for potentially third or fourth. I think even second could take that and feel pretty good about themselves. The bigger question for us is, what are we going to get? That's going to make sense here. If the 5, 8, 10 is open, we will take that, or we'll take the 6, 5, 11. I think getting 3 unique resources plays really well. And what we could do is we could play off of either the 8, 4, 3, which is a nice fun side-by-side idea, or we can take the 6, 3, 9, pair that with the 5, 8, 10. That's a really good setup. The question is, if we take the 6, 5, 11, what do we get? What do we like there? I guess we could play a few different things there, right? I would love the 843 with that. That's a killer setup. Holy smokes. I think 6, 5, 11 left makes a lot of sense. The idea is the 6, 3 most likely would be left open. My only concern here, what does first and second get on the way back? Like, for instance, if first somehow gets on this 9-0, that could be very problematic. Quite dangerous indeed. So we're going to have to really calculate to see how this board pans out. I'm glad you're here. I hope you're doing well. Like I said, we've been in a little bit of a rut, but not the world's worst situation. We've had bad days, bad games before. Nothing's going to stop us. So, in theory, I think it's 6, 5, 11 here. That or the 8, 4, 3. So if we do 6, 5, 11 left, 8, 5, 10 pairs well with everything. It's a wild setup. The question is, if we take 8, 5, 10, like, okay, if I take 8, 4, 3, he's just 5, 10, 8, 6, 5, 11. That seems just really good. We take 6, 5, 11, he's 8, 5, 10, maybe 8, 3, 4 side by sides, and then we play or we cheap. That's interesting. Let's just take it. It's not that bad. I think we can live with this. So the 834 is good. Question is, what do we get with the 834? I guess the 834, we can either get the 6-5. Oh, he takes the 6-5-11 every day of the week. All right, so let's pray that, I think we've got a good game here with the 6-5-11. It's the best wheat available. It's the best ore. We get a little bit of the sheep, which really, guess you could get some of that on the 8-5-10. The big question is I'm happy with either of these spots, okay? Yes, so we're getting one of these spots, which was originally part of idea. Perfect. So in this case, then I think what we'll do is we'll take this and we will point left. The thing is, he's starting with 2 roads. So it's unlikely, very unlikely that I think we'll get access to the wood port because he's probably going to make a run for it. Problem is, if we point up and we get plowed, that's pretty bad too. So let's do this. Let's point left. And I think the premise is we always have the ability to go here, and then we always have the 6-3. So that's our 2 settle spots, kind of strategically critical to have those points there. And I like what he did. I'm not opposed to it. Interesting thing, though, here is the board does kind of close up a bit. And I wonder, does he take the 6, 12, 11 and says, okay, I'm going to just have buco amounts of wheat, which might not be very viable for him. And does he do something a little bit more practical? Like, for instance, he could take the 5-2 to 6-2. 8-3 is interesting. It does give him decent or wheat sheep. The only downfall of our setup right now is the overall port play. That is the part I'm not happy with. In that sense, maybe I should have pointed right. I'm just concerned that if I get plowed there, like let's say he gets another wood, and I get plowed there, then that's kind of a problem. We're also living by the heart of 5s, right? 5s don't roll. We don't score. I think, I've had worse setups. 6-3. Wow. That's not good for us, champs. 6-3, huh? Well, this is not game over, but the issue here for me is, he should steal from red here. I think either red or blue. Like the 9 is perfect, right? Nope, he hits that and then interesting. What is going on here? I just realized blue doesn't have any wheat. That's strategically very difficult for them. I'm surprised they took that setup. So he just got a wheat. Interesting. 6-3, huh? The only issue here, the reason why I'm just concerned about this is I have to play off of ultimately 1 settle. Who's this with blue? Yeah, because the issue is if I can only settle on the 5 here, It really does slow down my game because I need an extra settle to be a little bit more viable. Not good. Probably actually should have done a wheat there. So I'll try a wheat for ore here with blue. Might be on the table. I don't know about this. This feels a little clunky, especially I think might have been better for them to make a run for the port first. Because the reality is the 6, 11, 12 does minimal things for their hand, right? So the question is, where does he go here? Does he make a play for the wood port? Or does he try to make a run for the 5-2? Which does give him a little bit more sheep to work with. So we're going to see if we can trade some of... So you give him a wood. So he stole the wood, huh? That's a pretty good deal for blue. I think blue should take it. Interesting. I'll do that. Okay. That's another brick. So I might be able to do wheat for ore here. I'll be pretty happy with that strategically. So let's see if that comes up. He's definitely going to be looking for wheat. Break for sheep. Probably not on the table. I'm assuming red will try to charge for 2 cards here. Yep. All right, guys. Well, we've got a game. 6-3. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Probably better, honestly, the 8-3. Just get the port, play a little bit more of an efficiency-based game. We're in trouble if the 5s don't show. That's for sure. So let's see if we can do something like this. I'll even do the 1-for-1. I think this is more than fair. Okay. You don't want to trade? Interesting. You have a lot of wheat. I guess the wheat port wouldn't be too bad, right? Okay, nice. So what do we do here? Can we do something like this, like this maybe? And I'm looking at red here. No, I can't really do that right now. Victory point, not great. Not that great. That is great. All right, we're getting some rolls in. I quite like it. So now black has 2 ore in his hand. I'll do the 1-for-1. Don't get too greedy, my friend. Interesting. Okay. A year of plenty would have been really good for us. I'd hate to have to keep buying devs, but if my hand gets a little stuck, it is what it is, right? Makes sense. So he's got an extra ore in his hand. I think blue, I might be able to push him wheat for ore here, especially with the 9 that is rolled. And I think it puts us in a position where we can pop again. Pretty happy about that. The VPs are good, though. We're going to need VPs in our position because of the settle situation. It does hurt. It sucks, right? So we're going to definitely need... Not too bad. I'm okay with that. So we're going to do wheat for ore here. We need to get this more or less auto-prepared. Not a good trade, really. I think the brick's a little bit more valuable. Okay, so he has 1 ore in his hand. So let's see if we can grab it. So actually, what we'll do is we'll do it for 2 cards here. This is blue. He's got 1 ore, if I'm not mistaken. Interesting. So what if I did something like that? Pretty good deal. Red takes it. Black takes it. Do I have to? Three cards? Unnecessary. We'll buy a development card. Now a 5 does put us over. And also the problem is the steal. So I think we'll buy 1 more. Perfect. And probably what I'll try to do is I'll probably extort a brick from red. So blue now I have a decent chance to grab the ore. Also, what do you block? Like the 10? Okay, perfect. I'm happy with this. I think getting a few knights in my back pocket's pretty good. I'm also willing to make a deal here with red. He just got robbed. So it's probably the brick or the ore. So we have a 50% chance to get a brick or ore out of blue's hand. We have a decent chance to get a pretty good card here, right? What are you doing? You put it back on the 8? I don't know what's going on here. I'll trade. If you need wood... Interesting. Who's this with? Okay. Very good chance we get the ore here. Red. So we're going to do a break for no block. Perfect. So let's do this. And we're just going to drop a road. I don't want to race him. I just want settle spots. I'm not really that fussed where we get it. Nice. Very nice. Pacing-wise, I think we're doing really well. We're putting ourselves in a pretty good position. This is a great trade for me, honestly, to get the settle. I'm pretty happy with this. Brick is quite rare, and pacing, again, right? We're looking good, guys. Nope. We do have, like I said, we've got some issues. We don't have the flexibility of a port, which really sucks for us. But it is what it is. We need to take the settles when we can get them. 9s are really scary. We got to be careful with those 9s. So now we need to start getting some of the wheat rolls in. 5s are massive. Nicely done, sir. We shouldn't become a target either, I don't think. Road builder would be sick, right? Okay. Take the 5-2. I think we're looking much better. I think we need our next goal is to get the 6-5-11 city up and running so that way we can stay competitive on development cards. And we just got to keep that 10 under wraps. I think once that 10 starts going off and going crazy, we get into a lot of trouble on our end. More trouble than we want, for sure. Hey, I'm concerned. I mean, what we'll need is if we can't get another settle spot, we're going to need another VP. Because then what we can do is we can play army, 3 cities, and 2 VPs. Nope. So I'm liking this. I think this 5 really pays dividends. Who's this with? Blue? I think we've got a pretty good hand, and the wood just kind of stays stuck. Not ideal. We also get a wheat here, right? Pretty concerned with black. The wood's not great. The wood is not great. Perfect. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, that is good. So it might be the case too, guys, if a 5 rolls, we can potentially steal to get the city. Careful. Well, we're already over, so we're willing to do. Careful. Like, guys, I'm doing my best here, but if you're feeding him, I can't make it happen, Captain. Okay, so he's got a very good shot for a wheat here. We might have to go fishing. I think the wheat or getting the cities just a little bit too strong for us. I hate to just throw all this wood out. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. There we go. There we go. So let's go fishing here. I think this is a pretty good opportunity for us. Nice. All right. Let's take it when we can get it. Probably should have ported there, but I'm a madman. I'm feeling crazy. Yeah, I probably should have ported in hindsight, but this is a decent hand. I'm pretty happy with the sheep sitch. Also, 6 and 5 is absolutely massive. There's not really a bad situation for us here. Red does have a very strong position. Yep. Okay, come on, 5s. Okay, good. Maybe there's a world where I can trade him something really good to plow the 6, the 5-2 here. And we're just living our best life if we get that deal. We gotta pray he has no good plays here. Oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. Oh, now I have to hit you. Need an ore. Damn it. 5 really ruins our game here. Yeah, that really hurts us. I don't think it's me, though. Damn. Yeah, that really hurts, guys. Really hurts. Damn, I mean, he's trading... Is he popping here? All right, 2 VPs is huge. Critical decision here, guys. We need to try to get creative here, try to get something to push the board over. Just popping. I'm at 4 points. Not good. Uh-oh. All right, well, we do have what we need, which is we needed the 2 VPs, but now the challenge is we need to make sure we secure army, and blue is kind of pushing ahead here. Perfect. 5 being open is massive. I think it's the 9, man. Good stuff. Problem is he just moves it right back over. All right, we need a 5 here. Big 5. Come on. I'm happy with that. 8 works. Come on, blue. It's a pretty good deal. All right. Unfortunately, oh my goodness. Come on, man. Damn it. Well, this might work out. I mean, if we can get a bunch of pops, I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, that sucks. Also, a 5 is a pretty big roll, and then we might be able to mono the wheat and just go nuts there. Woo! Come on. We need devs, guys. We need some 5s in the house. 6 is a pretty big block, though. I'm not going to lie. Well, I think the mono is a pretty big pull for us. We're just going to need to make sure we set it up, right? If we can 5-5, and then maybe a 9, we can rip the wheat or something. Brutal. Nice, nice. I think it's, yeah, it's probably red here, to be honest with you. The thing is, we got to avoid a 7 here, because if the 7 hits, he's coming straight after us. There's still a lot of wheat, so a 5's still good for us. Not good. Yeah, we're losing pacing. Yeah. I'll do it for 2 here. Okay, so I guess like 6, 5, 9. Okay, that's a roll. That's a roll. Oh, man, this is tough. Issue is if blue just starts pulling, we're just absolutely crushed here. And then he's going to pull a knight, puts him... Oh, it's so bad. So bad. What are we going to do here, guys? I think if a 5 rolls, we have to rip the brick. I can't say that. All right, guys. Let's keep it in the game here. All right. We're falling behind, unfortunately. Just a bad turn of events. That's 4 ore, though, so if we get some 5s, we might be willing to snatch that ore off the board. He's got a very nasty hand here. Brutal. Brutal. We have to get army. Have to get army. So we need a track here with extreme precision, because if we start getting some sheep, we got to know what our chances are here. Luckily, we do have 2 knights up, though. So that's the strategic key here. Okay, okay. Perfect. So he probably stole an ore. 5 would be sick here. Okay, so there's at least 3 ore on the board. 3 sheep. Don't think he does anything here. So he's got like an ore and 3 sheep. 7 rolls. We need a good roll here, guys. 11's good. Should steal from me. Dude, hit red. This is brutal. Yeah, I mean, maybe I should have monoed there. And honestly, I think this is also a symptom of, like, Black. Black didn't really put himself in a position to win here. Some unfortunate blocks, some good trades on blue. Tough, tough stuff. I mean, it might just be over. And watch, the 5s will kick now. No. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Well, if he pulls, he wins, right? All right, we need a big turn here, guys. I think I just have to do something. Like, it's absolutely horrible. Like, it's a horrible turn for me, but there's nothing else I can do. Like, I have to sit here and do something, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just have to pass. What do you want us to do? We try to take army. You know what? Frankly, you could have connected down the middle. I don't know what you were doing. I mean, I think it's over. Unfortunately, blue is just being incredibly quiet, and he just flips a knight for the win. Yeah. Bad timing on a few things. We got some unfortunate devs. We just couldn't pull another knight, and blue essentially was able to get road and army. And it's like he did it without wheat. And I think he also got a little too many trades, unfortunately. Like, I got hit just as much as blue, but if you look at the production, I'm sitting here in last. I think, too, you know, I knew it was going to be a really big problem for Black when he went 6-3. Absolutely big problem, because the issue here for Black, if you think about it, right? What is his advantageous rolls? We have the 10s, so I'm winning on the 10s. I have the 5 and 11, so I kill him on the sheep. Well, I don't kill him on the wheat. Like, we've got more or less the same, and then we're sharing the 5. So how does Black win this game? Okay, they could fight for army, but now you're making it more or less a casino roll versus what's your advantage? If you go 8-3, then you actually have a really nice advantage, which is you start with the port, which is actually really nice. You have really good sheep. You have the flexibility of the 3-1. And then what you can do is focus on the 5-9-10 city and then dev out from there. I think going 6-3, you're getting cutesy and you're playing very unprincipled, but you're not winning that game unless you get army. I just don't think so. And better, if you're going to go 6-3 and let's say like, hey, I want the brick, then go for the port first. Because your advantage is building cities. It's not building roads and settles. You missed the mark there, unfortunately. Should I have gone up? I guess. Maybe that's the question. Should I have banked everything on the 5-2? Maybe. You know, in hindsight, now that I had the wheat mono, probably. But it would have made much of a difference just because we did lose the situation on the wheat there. Yeah, admittedly, my setup was a little inflexible. What do you want to do? I think we just got a little unlucky on some of the rolls. We were trying to just keep it together. Maybe I had the mono just to pull the knight. It felt losing to me, but maybe it was the absolute right play. I mean, what else could I have done? Maybe the brick. It feels if I just do it for the one dev, I mean, I guess I keep the game together. Also, what I could have done too is I could have kept the wood if I knew that was the case for red, but I didn't know that. So unfortunate, very unfortunate game. Anyways, appreciate you if you're here, if you're enjoying the games. Please don't forget to like, subscribe. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep doing amazing things. I appreciate you. Let's move on. Thanks, guys.